model, and the two of them together are bad news. Listen, if we can just hold off, get some surveillance on him, we're going to get a whole lot more than just a dodgy passport.
Got in already.
Well, Rob Towler being in Sun Hill is bad news.
Steve, yes. I've never doubted your instincts, all right, not for a second. And if there's a big fat drugs bust at the end of this little rainbow of yours, I'm there. Okay, but it's Christmas, and we're stretched, and Meadows isn't going to commit to just a hunch.
Well, convince him, Sergeant.
Hey, come here. Lay off the caffeine, all right? You're hard enough work as it is. We have David Crossley for passport fraud and for handling stolen goods. Now, yesterday we released him from custody, just enough time for him to keep a meeting with these two men at Brett's Plaza Hotel, where he sold them a passport.
But you didn't lift them?
Stevie convinced me to hold fire. Why don't you fill us in?
Yeah. Now, I knew these two when I was undercover 3 years ago in Manchester. Now, the one on the left, he's Gordon McCardle. He's officially a lorry driver, unofficially a small-time enforcer.
Towler's the prize. Why don't you tell us about him?
Rob Towler. I spent 8 months undercover with him. Now, during that time, he handled regular quantities of heroin that came into the city. And it was my job to report back on Towler's movements, who he met, who he did business with, how he moved the drugs. It was slow going, because Towler is super cautious at all times. At the end of the operation, we managed to shut down several street dealers, and most of the heroin was seized.
Most?
Well, we anticipated more, 10 kilos. Word was that Towler stashed it, but the point is, we underestimated Towler and we paid for it.
But he was sent down for 10 years.
He only did a few years for the drugs charges. Sophie Randall had a promising modelling career before she got mixed up with Towler and his mates. This is his handiwork.
What did she do to earn that?
Her mother found out that she'd begun to dabble in heroin and forced her to go to a local cop shop where she gave information that drugs were being sold in a club she hung out in.
What exactly did she give up?
Not a lot. We might have got more, but we didn't get to her in time. She was already in hospital.
Brave girl.
Sophie's never spoken about the attack. They tried everything to get her to make a statement, but she's closed down mentally.
She never gave evidence?
No, she wouldn't go within 100 miles of a court, Mum. Sophie's mother, Nancy, saw Rob Towler fleeing the scene, and it was her evidence that put him away.
OK, look, you asked for an overnight surveillance on Towler, right? You got that. You asked for this briefing. You got that. We could have made an arrest last night, but we held off. It seems to me all you got is a couple of blokes with form having a drink in a hotel. You got uniform watching them, yeah?
Just Towler. They split up after the hotel meet. Towler had a quiet night in. So far, he hasn't surfaced.
Gov, look, I know Rob. 10 years inside wouldn't have reformed him. Letting him out in 3, it's just a joke.
So why did they let him out?
Well, Sophie Randall's mother recently retracted her statement.
You think he got to her?
Well, London's a big city, Gov, and yet he chooses to set up camp in her neighbourhood.
OK, you've got till the end of the day to come up with something concrete.
Thank you, Gov. OK, well, speak to the Randalls, OK? Find out why Nancy retracted that statement. She got a community service order for pleading guilty to perjury, so who or what made her do that?
Sarge.
Right, now, Stevie, keep digging on Towler and his associates, all right? Who were his cellmates, who were his visitors? Listen, we're going to get one pass at this. Let's make it count.
Sasha.
Sierra Oscar 201 from Sierra Oscar 1.
Sierra Oscar 1 from 201. Target's yet to surface, Mum.
Keep me informed. And don't get crumbs all over the seats. Over.
Well, this is the life. Beats patrolling the lark mead all day.
I don't fancy having kind of work myself.
Well, at least you get to live like a villain for a bit. And let's face it, they have more fun.
OK, mate. I like to know when it all kicks off, my partner's right next to me.
Yeah, that's good to know, man.
Oh, I think we're in business.
Sierra Oscar 1 from 201, targets on the move.
Right, how'd you get on with that prison liaison officer?
He's just faxing Rob's file over now.
Well, Rob's on the move. I mean, so far he's only stopped off to get a paper.
Racing Post.
Correct. And for another 10 points, please, tell me where he's headed.
Pub, probably. He'll study the form and then he'll go and place a bet, and maybe we should put somebody in the bookies.
Well, there's no one available. Besides, which one? I mean, the guy's got wheels.
A motorbike.
Yeah, why?
That's how he moved the heroin. He stashed it in the petrol tank of his bike.
Right. I'll see if Manson will allow Special Ops to have one of the people take a look when he parks up.
Well, he'll be in the pub for about an hour before he makes his first bet, so it's going to be the best opportunity.
Things are starting to look up, you know.
Rob's not going to make this easy for us.
Good. There'll be the fun in that.
Nancy Randall
Who wants to know?
and DC Fletcher from Sun Hill. I'm here to talk about Rob Towler.
That matter's already been dealt with in court.
Yeah, it must have been difficult serving a trial for perjury. Especially seeing as you were so certain 3 years ago that it was Rob Towler that attacked your daughter.
I was in shock. I realise that now.
Well, you saw him or you didn't, Mrs. Randall?
I saw a man who I later recognised from the police files. Certainly looked like him.
Well, if you had any doubts, you should have said.
I told you I was in shock.
This is nice. Still do modelling?
Just catalogue work. I'm too old. Too old 20 years ago, a moment I fell pregnant.
And this is Sophie.
You recognise her? Most people just see the scar. Is that everything?
Can I talk to her?
She doesn't live here anymore.
Could you give me a mobile number?
I would if I knew it.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Randall, but I find that hard to believe.
We had a row.
What about?
That's none of your business.
Did it have anything to do with the fact that you've allowed her attacker back onto the streets? I'll see myself out.
Right, thanks, mate. Much obliged. Gov, Manchester weren't pleased to hear that McArdle's back in the company of Rob Towler. They say it can only mean one thing. They're back in business.
Covert Ops speeded through the check on Towler's bike. They found traces of heroin.
Well, that's a new bike. That means he's got product.
I suppose it could be part of the missing 10 kilos.
What I tell you, Gov, Stevie's instincts are bang on the money.
Stuart, just find that heroin, will you? All of it.
Gov. Will.
Nancy Randall doesn't want us talking to her daughter.
Is she hiding something?
I don't know. She claims that Sophie moved out after a row and they haven't seen her since. I think I might have blown it.
Okay, listen. I'm under pressure to get a result here, so do some more digging. I don't care what it takes. You get her talking.
Sarge.
Rob Towler. You ever find out you were police?
Why would he? It was Nancy Randall's statement that got him nicked.
No. But after 8 months together, you must have been close.
Getting that, Sarge?
Well, maybe he'd be pleased to see you again.
No. Listen, last time he saw me, I was in Manchester. Don't you think that's going to look a bit odd?
No, because people move down south all the time, don't they? And you were just getting back to your roots.
Well, it takes planning. Weeks, months of...
So we wing it a little. You love that.
Well, I haven't even got a handler, so... You? No way.
Look, I'll protect you all the way, trust me.
Well, it's not about trust, is it? It's about you getting a big fat gold star off Meadows.
Right, you remember the Danny Peters case? I didn't do too bad a job of being your handler then, did I? And I still haven't forgotten what you did for me. You were great.
Do you know, it's funny, after years undercover, I can smell insincerity.
Good. So you haven't lost your touch. Come on, let me run it by Manson. Hey, you were the one pushing for this. Now, as much as I want to put Towler inside, you want it more.
Are you sure she's up for this?
Well, she knows she's perfect for the job, Gov, given how well she knew Towler.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm getting at, Stuart. We don't know how Towler's going to react when he sees Stevie again. He's just spent 3 years stewing in Longmarsh, and he was unpredictably violent before he went in.
Yeah, I think she'll be fine, Gov.
I hope you're right. We both saw what he did to Sophie Randall. Well, you certainly look the part. Good luck, Stevie.
Luck has nothing to do with it, Gov.
You'll be fine.
Thanks.
So you happy with the cover story? You're a courier for Turner Courier Services.
Ah, nice touch.
Thank you. There's a bike waiting for you downstairs. Now, you moved to London to get over a failed relationship. You thought that he was the one.
The one? Come on, he's never going to buy that.
Why not?
Well, because obviously he knows me better than you do.
Well, it's too late to change the story now.
I don't need any story. All I need is the truth, minus the bit about being a police officer. Look, don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I'm the one taking all the risks. I just need to do this my way or not at all.
Oh, come on, Stevie. No games.
I'm serious. Gotta do this my way.
Here, Sergeant.
Right, we got a visual on the target, heading north. Stevie, you got that? Stevie? Whoa! Hey! Come on, what's she playing at?
Hey, you could have killed me! You blinded something!
I can see just fine, thank you, and yes, I was trying to kill you!
Stevie?
So you remember my name then? I thought you might have forgotten. So what, you into stalking now, as well as drugs and knives?
I had no idea you were in London. You? Just a
For
tap.
God's sake, stop goading him.
They trashed my flat.
Who?
The police, who do you think?
I didn't know, I'm sorry.
They wrecked my sofa and never got any compensation.
It's the old bill for you.
No, Rob, it's you. You promised me.
I said, I'm sorry.
It's not me you should be apologising to, is it? It's not my life you ruined.
Come on, let me get you a coffee.
You think you can just click your fingers and it's all back to normal, is that it?
I've forgotten how stubborn you are.
It's going to take a lot more than just a coffee. Beer might be a good start.
Well, looks like he's taking the bait. He's a braver man than me.
Fiver says his nerves aren't after shift.
So you never made it to that finishing school, huh?
You don't get to tell me what to do anymore.
I never did. So, you're a courier now?
I'm an office temp. I just do the courier bit on the side.
2 jobs? It's not like you.
Yeah, well, it's not Manchester, is it? Everything costs a bomb down here.
So where'd you move?
Because my name was mud after you got sent down. I read the papers, Rob, and know what you did.
Is that right?
She was 16. I don't see you denying it.
Will it make any difference?
No. You were never straight with me before.
I was always straight with you.
I was left on my own. With a smashed-in front door and a ruined sofa.
Let me reimburse you. Seriously. Got a bit of business to arrange, but that's me after that. I'll have your money.
Or if your horse doesn't come in.
Maybe a lot of things, Stevie. But I'm not a loser.
Well, you got sent down for 10 years.
Beat it in 3.
How did you do that, by the way?
Simple. I was innocent.
An ex-con who claims he's innocent. Oh, Rob, that's so original. Well done.
1 o'clock. Back here. I'll have your money.
Yes, Rutherford.
Please call me Jim.
D.I. Manson, thanks for coming in. So, you used to work with one of my officers, Stevie Moss, at SO10, right?
Yeah, I was a handler. Well, as far as anyone could handle Stevie, that is.
We've been discussing one of your cases, Rob Towler.
Rob Towler, I know. My team got a call from a DS Turner. They rang me straight away. I've been looking for Towler. Well, I'd have made contact with you sooner, but I've been trying to stay under the radar. Rob Towler is something of an obsession about us. We weren't best pleased to learn he was getting out so early. Not exactly a morale boost.
Can you imagine, from what Stevie said, you put a lot of time and effort into putting him away in the first place?
Well, now that I'm here, maybe I could pass on some of the intel I've managed to gather. It might be of some use to you.
We could use all the help we can get. So far, the only link we have is the girl he attacked and the witness, which was her mother.
Yeah, as I recall from Sophie's initial statement, she didn't know much about Towler and his associates.
She knew enough to get a 10-inch gash across her face.
Yeah.
Anyway, Stevie should have made contact by now. If Towler does approach the Randalls with a payoff, we'll know about it.
So, Stevie's back undercover?
Yeah, this is DS Turner's desk. He's heading up the investigation. Will, this is DS Jim Rutherford from Manchester. He's going to help us out. DC Will Fletcher, how you getting on?
Well, just on the way back to Nancy Randall's house. Towler's list of visitors came through from Longmarsh. Nancy went to see him a month before he was released.
Yeah, I knew about that. It's not uncommon for the family to want to face the attacker at some point. It's an itch they have to scratch.
She also said that her daughter had moved out, but according to her sorting office, she's still receiving mail there.
Yeah, well, I doubt Sophie will give you anything.
I tried to interview her after the attack. Poor kid. Towler didn't just mess up her face. She had a total breakdown. Wouldn't talk to anyone. Not that we could get close. Her mother kept her well away from us, the Defence Council, the press, everyone.
Okay, keep me posted,
We'll do it, Gav. Yeah, the file on Towler. Well, if I can borrow a pen, maybe I can fill in a few blanks for you.
Hey, look, you make yourself at home, all right?
Thanks.
I just want to put it all behind me.
Is that why you went to visit Towler at Longmarsh?
I had doubts. I asked him if he was innocent.
Let me guess, he said yes.
I believed him. After years of faking it, models are good at reading faces.
So you lied in your original statement, what, because you wanted to make someone pay?
It wasn't a lie. I recognised him from your files. I'd seen him hanging about Sophie in the clubs. But yes, I was looking for someone to blame.
How can you be so sure he's innocent?
That's a matter of court record. We all deserve the benefit of the doubt.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't think he does. Your daughter nearly ended up being a junkie because of him. What about Sophie anyway? I mean, she was attacked from the front. Surely she saw his face.
She won't discuss it. Not with me, and certainly not with you.
Sorry, but I'd still like to talk to her. I think she's got a right to know that Towler's living in her area.
I don't want her reminded of what happened to her.
With respect, she's reminded every time she looks in the mirror.
For all I know, she's no longer in London. I told you, she moved out.
Mrs. Randall, I know that she lives here. Her post is delivered here.
I hold on to it for her.
Will you open it for her as well, dear?
All right. But she's not here now. She's hardly ever here, and that is the truth.
When's she due back? Mrs. Randall, it's very important that we gather intelligence on Rob Towler, so if you would, please.
I don't know where she is.
Thanks for your time.
You're lucky he doesn't want to do you for assault.
Well, you wanted me to make contact.
Yeah, you practically ran him over.
Yeah, to get his attention. I got a second meeting out of it, didn't I? Can you believe he looked me straight in the eye and said he was innocent?
Hello, Stevie. Long time no see.
Sarge?
Still too fast for me. Looks like we'll be working together for a day or two.
Great.
DS Jim Rutherford, SO10. You must be DS Turner.
That's right. Jim's been looking into Towler's activities for a while now up in Manchester, so I've asked him to stick around, help out.
Okay. Yeah, I hope you don't mind me using your phone. I've asked my people to work the files, talk to the snouts, feed any live links between Towler and McArdle and their old associates.
Thank you for that.
How'd you get on?
Oh, like a dream, Gov. Yeah, Stevie and Towler got a proper sit-down at 1 o'clock.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think he is back in business. He offered me a couple of £100, and what ex-con has that sort of cash when he's fresh out the nick? Also, he did mention something about having to arrange a business meeting later.
Yeah, and if he was desperate to get his hands on those passports yesterday, I don't think we're going to see him for long. I think we found him at just the right time.
Great. Good work.
Came then?
Yeah, take it you haven't got my money. Don't take you long to bounce back, did it?
Did a couple of jobs for money. Done with all that purely legit.
It's none of my business what you do, is it?
I'll take it.
No, I don't want it.
I don't get you.
Consider it a test. You passed, by the way.
I like this about you, Stevie. You're a class act.
How about you can take me somewhere decent for lunch then, can't you?
Yeah, egg and chips is good. Don't give me that look you can't fool me.
Meaning?
You may have class, but you also like a bit of rough. Missed you.
Well, she could be somewhere with clear windows, or at least worn a wire.
Stevie. Never in a million years.
You know, I couldn't help but notice a little tension between the two of you earlier.
I pulled her out of the Towler case early. She wanted to see it through. Suppose she still hasn't forgiven me.
No particular reason why?
Well, after what happened to Sophie Randall, I didn't want to risk it. In any case, Stevie had all the intelligence she was going to get.
Which was?
A few names higher up the chain, overseas connections. It was a good haul. You know, Towler's meticulous about where he does his deals. Has to be someplace he knows is comfortable. I'll have my team see if the Canley Arms comes up on Chris. He might be planning to do the deal right here.
Well, if he is, I know Stevie's going to get wind of it.
Yeah, well, I'll get my team onto it, just in case Stevie doesn't come through.
Well, she did last time.
Yeah, after 8 months. I'm guessing you don't have that long.
Well,
Nancy Randall's leaving the house, Sarge. Yeah, I think she's on her way to meet Sophie.
okay, keep me posted.
Okay.
Right, Will hasn't got anywhere with Sophie Randall yet.
Yeah, Marlotte didn't get anything on the Canley Arms. But the name of a hotel kept cropping up.
Yeah? Which one?
Brett's. It's a chain. According to Towler's credit card, he's been to several around the country. A couple are local.
Well, he and McCardle will clock the Brett's Plaza yesterday, so when they met with Crossley.
Yeah, I love it when pieces start fitting together. Look, I'm going to head off. Start ringing around these hotels.
I can't leave Stevie.
Yeah, relax, I'll hit you right.
It's McCardle. Shall I couple Stevie?
Yeah, with Towler and McCardle. She's got a better chance of hearing something useful.
Well, yeah, I suppose, but...
Look, either way to waste the resources having us both sitting around waiting for Stevie to get back to us with chit-chat.
This is almost like old times.
Yeah. 2 o'clock, you said.
So, I'm early. The motorway was clear.
All right, Gordon.
She's a distraction. And the last time she was sniffing around, you got yourself nicked.
For all I know, I got nicked because one of your mates got sloppy.
Doesn't matter anyway, because Rob's going straight.
Oh. He tell you that, did he?
So we're on then.
Aye. Boys are looking forward to seeing you again.
Anyone I know?
No.
It's not that lot from Manchester, is it?
What business is it of yours?
Stevie. Relax.
You remember how to get there, yeah?
You're supposed to be having lunch with me today.
Hey. He's got more important things to worry about than you, sweetheart.
It's not too late for me to back out, you know. You need this deal as much as I do.
I better get this unit back to the depot with Pearl Boyce. See you later.
Don't worry about him, he's on the mouth.
Oh, you seem pretty sincere to me.
Yeah, just keep out of his way.
As your mate, does that mean I have to keep out of your way?
This time tomorrow, me and Gordon will have gone our separate ways. And I suppose you believe me if I said this is the last time.
I thought the last time was the last time.
It was. But the police kind of got in the way. Had to be put on hold. What are you gulping at?
Just don't worry about it, Rod.
Come on, let's go. Yeah, my place is just round the corner. Settle up.
Keep gentle. How are you playing it?
Listen, absolutely know where you're going with him. It's not worth the
Well,
risk.
the deal is happening today, so I'm not going to take the risk of the heroin being out on the street or on my conscience.
It's not worth the risk.
Well, you heard him. I can't talk here, so I'm not going to back out now. Ready?
Sophie?
Will you just leave us alone?
Sophie Randall?
Congratulations, you recognise me. It wasn't that hard, was it?
Look, I'm Will, I'm a police officer.
So that's supposed to make me trust you.
I need to know about Towler and his associates.
I don't want to talk about it.
There. You have your answer now, girl.
She doesn't know, does she? You haven't told her yet.
I was about to.
Tell me what?
Towler's moved to Canley. Look, Sophie, I'm not saying you're in any immediate danger, but if you are, I can protect you.
I can protect myself.
What, by hiding out here?
She has me. Nothing is going to happen to my daughter, not again.
What about the next victim?
What next victim?
We know he's planning something. And with men like Towler, there's always a next victim unless he's inside.
I'll see you back at the house.
You don't have to talk to him, Sophie. He can't force you.
I know.
This place could certainly do with a woman's touch.
No point. As soon as this deal comes through, I'm off. Portugal, maybe.
All right, so we're talking serious money then.
Thought you didn't want to know.
You got me curious now.
Well, don't be.
I know you love bikes, but I didn't realise you took bits of them to bed with you.
It's part of the frame of my old Norton. It's all that was left after the drug squad finished stripping it. I was going to rebuild it. I'm a bit short of room. We'll have to have it on the bed.
Nice try. I know there's a sofa there, so go and clear some space and I'll finish this up. Can I borrow your phone? I need to give my boss some spiel about where I am.
Where's your phone?
It's out of credit.
Some courier you are. I don't know why he doesn't sack you.
Well, that's because he fancies me rotten.
He's got taste, sir.
Yes, Stella?
Mr. Turner?
Stevie, can you talk?
Yeah, you're going to have to do without me today. There's something up with my bike.
Stevie.
No, I'll see you tomorrow.
You think you bought it?
Well, I don't care, do I? Told you I'm freelance. Should we just slow down a bit, huh?
You're kidding. I've been stuck in a cell for 3 years with only FHM the company.
So you're just using me to blow off steam, is that it?
Well, this is what you wanted.
Yeah, I don't know what I want.
Didn't take you long, did it?
Meaning?
Well, last time it took about 8 months to build up to the I just need some space speech.
That's not fair.
Don't lecture me about fair. I've just come out of prison.
Yeah, and thanks to your mate Gordon, you'll soon be back there.
Don't get hysterical. Anyway, this isn't about Gordon. This is about me and you.
It was hard for me when you went inside. It took a lot to get over you. And I can't go through that again.
So why'd you come back here?
I don't know.
Well, you must be off then. Gotta meet these people in an hour anyway.
No, Rob, I just meant that I don't know. I'm not saying no, I'm just saying don't rush me.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Rutherford sent us down, said you might need some time out. So, should we stick around?
Yeah, that'll be good. I need to get back to the station.
Okay.
Did you do this all day? Just get a bit boring.
I like it here. It's peaceful.
It's because there's no one else about. No one to talk to.
Talk to the plants.
Yeah, I can see how this place would do that to you.
Relaxes them. Gives them the confidence to grow. You're a good talker, Detective Fletcher.
Will,
Perhaps you'd like to give it a try?
you're joking, right? Hiya. Any of you lot know I can get your mate to talk to me?
The plants will. Can't actually speak, you know.
Yeah, I know. You can, though. Look, Sophie, I'm not here to cause you any harm.
No.
Then help me. Help yourself.
Who says I need help?
Give me some information on Towler.
What do I get?
Maybe nothing, but you might just get your life back.
You made me late already. Stick around. I'll be there and back in a couple of hours.
Nah, I need to clear my head.
It's payday, Stevie. Once I got my money, I'm off. Living a dream. Like we always talked about.
So what are you saying?
Look, I don't want to rush things, but the clock's ticking. We need to sort out where we go from here.
Whatever it is you got planned with Gordon, walk away.
It's serious money.
It's dangerous and I don't want you to get hurt.
Look, it's a good setup. Plenty of privacy. Hey. I'll think about it.
No, you won't.
I am what I am. See you later.
The hotels are public, but out of town, so not too public. And they're situated primarily with travelling salesmen in mind. They're all built close to motorway junctions, so once the deal is done, we can be long gone.
Nice work.
Now, your boys took a couple of mugshots to the front desks of most of Brett's hotels in the area. 3 out of 5 came back saying they believed they'd seen Towler and McArdle.
Well, it's compelling. It's not concrete, but it's compelling. Stuart, Jim's close to finding Wood Towler. He's planning to meet his buyers later.
Really?
Anything from Stevie?
Yeah, she rang through with Towler's mobile and TIU are triangulating that now, Gov.
You spoken to her?
Briefly. Yeah. Couldn't really talk.
And?
And we wait for her to contact us.
And we wait. Putting her in there in the first place was a massive risk, you know that.
Well, if anyone can work Towler, Stevie can. It's always a slow process.
So what's this lead?
The hotel connection. It's Towler through and through. He'd make a reservation at the hotel he'd chosen for the meet. Check out the bar, the layout, so he'd be nice and comfortable with his surroundings by the time his associates arrived.
OK, I'll go and update the DCI. You know he's expecting a result with this one. Keep us posted, please.
Well, you've been busy.
Well, it's looking pretty solid, but I'm running out of time. Look, we need to work together if we're going to gatecrash Towler's little get-together. This is still your show. I'm just here to make you look good.
Well, I can live with that. But listen, maybe we should pull Stevie out. Maybe I made a mistake sending her in with Towler.
And at the time, it was your only option.
Yeah, what if she doesn't come good?
We had plenty of faith in her before.
It's just that... time's moving on.
Yeah, which is why we need to follow things through at our end. Come on, let's get to work.
Do you think Rob Towler's after me?
Why would he be?
You sure he lives here?
His photograph was taken at 4 p.m. yesterday at the Brett's Plaza Hotel. This is the guy that attacked you, right?
Can I keep this?
Well, I shouldn't, but if you think it will help.
I want to stick pins in it. Little homemade voodoo. Yeah, and it'll help. You can keep the other guy.
Sophie? This is Rob Towler here.
Can't be. This is the man who attacked me. He's even wearing the same coat.
No. Tell me about this guy, Rob Towler.
Well, saw him at the club. Never spoke to him. He only had eyes for his girlfriend.
You do realise your mum identified Rob Towler as being the guy that attacked you?
I didn't go to the trial. I couldn't. But I suppose she might have seen him at the club when she came to pick me up. Maybe she thought she was doing everyone a favour.
McArdle's a drug dealer as well. Why wouldn't your mum identify him as your attacker if he was?
She wouldn't have known.
She wasn't at the club, was she? Sophie, whether it was McArdle or Towler that did this to you, it was a terrible thing. But they obviously wanted to frighten you, to keep you quiet about something. The question is, what was it?
I don't know. Nothing.
There must be something. Any information you can give me will help.
There was nothing. I'm telling you. I tried to tell that to the man with the knife. Pleaded with him. Swore I didn't know anything.
He didn't believe you?
I think he did. You could see I was terrified.
Why did he still cut you?
Because he could.
I'm sorry I had to ask that question. I didn't mean to upset you.
It was long overdue anyway.
I've got to get back, yeah?
Will. Yeah, I think you really made a connection with this one.
What's he been saying?
I think so cute.
Got him. Brett's Plaza. He's booked in for one night. Tonight.
Wait, let's run with that. I'll brief the DI. Hey, how'd it go with Sophie Randall?
She doesn't know anything about Towler.
What, nothing?
Turns out Towler wasn't her attacker, it was McArdle.
Well, it can't be.
She was pretty sure of it.
Yeah, but the mother said that...
The mother wasn't even there, Sarge.
I did everything to try and get a statement from that girl. Even Towler's defence was making out I was harassing her. The CPS told me to back off.
All right, well, let's just concentrate on this drugs bust for now.
Stuart, there's a deal going down in about an hour. There was a map open at Towler's place. And I reckon it's got to be somewhere near
The Brett's Plaza.
How do you know?
I'll explain later. Briefing in 5 minutes.
Will, fill me in.
Afraid I can't. I've just got back from talking to Sophie Randall.
Oh, how'd it go?
Well, she ID'd her attacker. It wasn't Towler, it was McArdle.
Well, what exactly did she say?
Well, exactly that. I showed her a picture of Towler and McArdle, and she ID'd McArdle.
Rob's innocent.
Right, now we believe the meet itself will take place in the car park.
Why? Brett's Plaza's right next to the flyover that takes you onto the M25. And the car park is underground, nice and discreet for a meeting.
Oh, the car park makes sense. Rob said something about privacy.
Right. Well, I'll be leading the raid along with D.I. Manson and D.S. Rutherford from SO10. We're hoping that he can put some names to the faces. Now, DCI Meadows and DC Moss will be heading the operation within CID. Right, there's only one exit and entrance to the car park, and that's here. And we believe that their safest escape route is to head straight for the flyover once the deal's done.
But we still don't know who they're going to be meeting there. So I'm going to organise a CR19 Level 1 team as Wax's backup.
Yeah, but with any luck, we'll be back here in time for tea and medals within the hour.
OK, let's go.
Why am I out?
Oh, don't pal, Stevie. It's procedure.
Is that what Rutherford told you?
Listen, he can ID Towler's associates. He's a very good officer, and we work well together.
Oh, well, hope you'll be very happy together.
Well, we're nowhere near as intimate as you and Towler were earlier.
OK, so Rob and I have got a history. It's part of my cover.
No, it looked like much more than that. Then why didn't you tell me about it?
Because you never asked. Perhaps you were just too busy counting all the brownie points I was getting you, risking my neck.
Hey, come here. You watch it. I might be your handler, but I'm still your sergeant.
OK, well, don't worry, Sarge. Perhaps after this I'll make you a DI.
So?
Well, maybe they just lake off.
For a drugs deal, it's not very likely, is it?
So what's the plan?
I say we wait. I agree.
I've got a horrible feeling we're being laughed at. Right now.
You know, Watch's phone never rings.
I still don't understand why Rob would take the rap for something McArdle did.
Stevie, what are the chances that you're being compromised?
None, Gov.
Well, something's upset Towler. He didn't show. And we've lost a trace on his mobile. Keep your phone on, he might call.
I need to find out what's going on. I mean, what if it doesn't go down? You heard the governor. Rob didn't turn up.
Well, he's a drug dealer with drugs to sell. He'll be there.
And maybe he's an ex-drug dealer.
You said yourself he's not one to reform.
Maybe I got him wrong.
Where are you going?
Rob?
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Is he going away somewhere?
Something like that.
Why aren't you at the hotel?
He told you about that, did he? If Rob learned to keep his mouth shut, he wouldn't be in this mess.
Mess? Is Rob in danger?
Forget Rob. And forget you saw me while you're at it.
What? You'll do to me what you did to Sophie Randall.
You're a smart girl, Stevie. Walk away now.
You're taking his stuff to make it look like he's disappeared, aren't you? This is a hit, isn't it?
You watch yourself, darling. I've battered women for less.
Who's at the car park?
You keep your nose out, or it's going to get cut off.
Tell me.
Did Loverboy not keep you in the loop?
No, he didn't.
Take a hint, eh? If he didn't tell you about the change of plan.
Change? Why?
Somebody's been blabbing to the old Bill. You wouldn't have something to do with that now, would you?
How could I? I don't know anything.
You knew about the hotel. And you just turned up out of the blue asking a million questions.
I'm just concerned for Rob's safety, that's all.
No. You don't care about Rob. You didn't visit him once inside. What are you? Are you, Phil? I knew you were bad news.
Bad news for you?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I don't see any backup. Do you?
It's happening in the truck depot. Catch you later, Gordon.
Time's up. Did you get anything from Stevie?
I left a message, Gov.
Why, where is she?
Well, she should be at the station, but...
Right, well, I'm pulling the plug. I'm pulling the plug.
Oh, Stevie was sure, and... Yes, Rutherford... Stevie, where are you?
Towler's place.
I told you to stay put.
No, listen to me, Stuart. There's something you need to hear. The venue has changed.
Where to?
A truck depot. It's on the Waybank Industrial Estate. MK Hauliers. I think that's how the buyers are going to transport the drugs up north.
Yeah, how'd you know this?
McArdle's here. I got the information from him.
You okay?
I'm fine, and he's not going very far, if that's what you mean.
Okay, well, you hold on, and I'm going to send someone to assist you, so you stay put.
No, Stuart, wait, hold on, there's something else.
Yeah, it's going to have to wait, so...
No, listen to me, Stuart. I think Rob might get hurt.
Well, don't you worry about him, Stevie. I'll be very gentle with him, all right?
No, you don't understand.
You just sit tight. Right, so that was Stevie. The venue's been changed. We'll tell the others.
Rob, right, if you get this, do not go through with the deal. Please, you're being set up. Listen, help is on the way, but you haven't got much time.
Yeah, uniform's gone to assist Stevie now, Gov.
So what's your ETA?
We're just heading into Waybank Street.
Right, I'll see you down there.
Gov?
Somebody's got to regain control of this situation.
They got guns.
Whoa, 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 where are you going? We're unarmed. We take cover. Oh, police, put them down!
Police,
now!
put the weapon down!
What's this now?
Oh, no. Is that Stevie?
What the hell is she doing?
Go! Go, 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 go! Man down!
Sarah Oscar and Sarah Oscar 1. We need an ambulance urgently. Multiple injuries. It's an officer with gunshot wounds.
Registration Lima Delta 56, Foxtrot. X-ray Alpha. IC1 male, heavily armed.
Any casualties?
We've got 2 down, Gov. One of them CO-19. Ambulances are on the way.
What about ours?
All accounted for, I think.
You better tell me that this fiasco was worth it.
No sign of any money or the heroin. Tyler's taken it with him.
He's gone. Towler, he got away.
Listen, I don't give a damn about Towler, all right? Stevie could be in danger.
Are you blind, Stuart? He didn't abduct her.
Stevie.
She left with Towler, Gov. Stevie left with Towler.
So what was she doing here?
I don't know, Gov.
I do. She was helping him escape.
No, listen.
You what? You trust her? She knew we were here to arrest him. She was here to save him, rescue him from us.
Is this true? You're a handler, Stuart. What the hell was Stevie playing at?
Next time on The Bill.
What if the cover's being blown?
If Towler knew that Stevie was undercover, she'd be dead.
It's a possibility that we have to consider.
The people that did this to me were looking for him.
What people?
Bad people.
Stuart, can I come in?
Well, 3 youngsters are on a mission next. They're heading to a weight loss camp, but will it bring them what they want? Fat teens in love next here. It's movie time on ITV2. The very funny Shaun of the Dead is next there, and it's Numbers on ITV3.